Hello everyone, my name is ChangelingChild1 and welcome to episode 1 of Top 5 Tuesdays. Today's episode we're going to be going over my top 5 favorite normal type Pokemon, so let's get this thing started. Number 5 on the list is Diggersby. Now, the only reason I really noticed Diggersby was because of Shofu's video, and I'm pretty sure that's why half the people out there know that Diggersby is a beast. After that video, I made a team with Diggersby on it, and it was amazing. It was just raw power. It was epic. So, if you've never used a Diggersby, I highly recommend you pick one up. Try and get one with huge power. It'll make so much more of a difference. Number 4 on the list is Kangaskhan. Now, Kangaskhan is one of my favorite normal types. Obviously, it's on the list because I used it in Heart Gold, and it was my best Pokemon on that team. It would one-hit KO just about everything that came in its path, and that's thanks to Return. So, yeah, with the Mega Evolution, it just got ridiculously overpowered. And I mean, it's banned. It's amazing. It is just raw power. And I know I just said raw power for Diggersby, but I mean it. All these Pokemon, or most of the Pokemon on this list, is just raw power. So that's why I put them on here. I'm really sort of an offensive player when it comes to Pokemon, so yeah, that's why. Number 3 on the list is Tauros. Now, Tauros is one of my favorite normal type Pokemon because of its design. It's just they didn't overdo it. It's simple enough, but also cool enough to be a really amazing looking Pokemon. Plus, Ash has like 30 of them, so they're doing something right. If the greatest Pokemon trainer of all time has a bunch of them. But yeah, he caught them on accident, so poor Tauros. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tauros is a very, very usable Pokemon. I was just actually doing a UU X and Y battle, and someone had a Tauros with Frustration, which was weird because you'd think someone would use Return, but whatever, they were using Frustration, and they one-hit one of my Pokemon. I'm not sure which Pokemon it was, I actually kind of forgot. I'm a terrible person. Number 2 on the list is Eevee. Eevee is just a fan favorite. Everyone loves Eevee. Everyone has an Eevee. Everyone's used an Eevee. And if you don't have an Eevee, you want an Eevee. And it's one of the most unique Pokemon in the Pokemon universe. It can evolve into like 8 different Pokemon. That's kind of ridiculous. It's pretty awesome when you think about it. And plus I have a shiny silver now, so that makes it so much better. So, yeah. Number 1 on today's top 5 list is the one, the only, Ditto. The sex slave of the Pokemon universe. That's right, he is number 1 on my list. He was actually my favorite Pokemon a long time ago, before I found out that Gengar is the best Pokemon of all time. And yeah, it mostly has to do with the Pokemon anime episode Ditto's Mansion. It's an amazing episode of the anime, and Ditto is actually a usable Pokemon in 6th generation with its imposter hidden ability. It's usable. It's definitely usable. It's actually OU, I think, which is kind of crazy for Ditto to be OU. But yeah, it's sort of awesome. And Ditto, again, one of the more unique Pokemon in the Pokemon universe. Even though that's kind of weird because it can't really be unique because it's every Pokemon. So, plus the whole Mew Ditto conspiracy theory about Pokemon, so that's pretty cool too. So anyways, that has been my top 5 favorite normal type Pokemon. If you've enjoyed this episode, go ahead and drop a like. If you haven't, go ahead, drop a dislike. I don't really care. If you really enjoyed this video, go ahead, favorite, leave a comment on your top 5 favorite normal type Pokemon if you want. I'm not going to force you to do it. And I will talk to you guys later. See you next time.